Good evening, guys. Bill McMillan here with IndyWX.com. About 6:15 as we record this video update for you on Tuesday evening, and a warm front is draped right through central Indiana this evening and separates a true summer-like feel to our southwest to more of a fall-like feel across northeastern portions of the state. Temperatures this evening, as of this update, range anywhere from the lower 80s with a good bit of humidity as well across southwestern Indiana, and only in the upper 40s and lower 50s across northeastern portions of the state. Overall, the drier theme that we've enjoyed this afternoon should continue into the overnight and most of Wednesday as well. Can't rule out an isolated to widely scattered shower or thunderstorm across south-central portions of the state this evening, but for the most part, we're into a drier air mass that should continue and carry us through the majority of Wednesday. Unfortunately, you know there had to be an unfortunately in there, it's not going to last as we bracket tomorrow night into Thursday morning and again Thursday afternoon and evening for a couple of rounds of thunderstorms which will include heavy rainfall potential. The Storm Prediction Center outlines portions of central Illinois for a slight risk of severe weather tomorrow, and I'm not so sure that this won't be extended into central portions of Indiana with future updates. We'll keep a close eye on that. Again, bracketing tomorrow evening, Thursday morning, and then again Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening for the potential of strong to severe thunderstorms even here in central Indiana. Locally heavy rain will certainly be a threat and a likelihood, I should say, as we think widespread additional rains through central Indiana will fall in that 1 to 2 inches tomorrow night through Thursday night. This is the future radar, what the radar may look like based off the high-resolution NAM, and as we put this into motion, the overall drier theme will continue through the majority of Wednesday, but once we get into Wednesday evening and Wednesday night, we'll have to monitor the radar closely as thunderstorms develop off to our northwest, and these will ride southeast and impact portions of the state. And then again, we think Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening we may see some redevelopment here across central portions of the state as we remain in a rather unstable, warm, and somewhat muggy feel of things before finally drying things out as we go into Mother's Day weekend. Before that, though, as mentioned, we think widespread 1 to 2 inches of rain on top of what we've already seen is a good bet, and certainly not what we need, not what those farmers need out there. But unfortunately, it does look like it's a pretty good bet that we see significant rains develop once again as early as tomorrow evening. That said, the overall theme moving into the medium and longer range, or that 4 to 10 day time frame, is a drier one. Does that continue into the long range? Unfortunately, I don't believe it does. I think beyond the 10-day period, we get right back to active times, but there is a brief window in that 4 to 10 day time frame where we get into some drier air, and the GFS, which does have support from the European model as well, would suggest that as we move into Mother's Day weekend, we get rid of the showers and thunderstorms, and that continues into next week as well. The plains will be the focal point for severe weather and also heavy rain, but thankfully locally we think we remain drier than we've been certainly lately, and that should continue through the balance of next week as well. So that would be a bit of good news, certainly. Whether that continues or not, still definitely up for debate, and I would argue that it probably doesn't. But at least let's focus, for the purpose of this video, let's focus on the bright side of things, which should be a window there in the 4 to 10 day period. Guys, thank you as always for logging on to IndyWX.com. We'll talk with you soon.